Okay, I will call the meeting to order at 12:39 on January 11th, Monday, the COA board meeting. Okay, first,
You called the meeting already to order, right?
Yes,
correct.
Jack.
Yep. Okay, on first meeting, minutes reviewed, everybody get minutes?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yes.
Any corrections or problems?
Yeah.
No,
Can I have a motion to accept the minutes?
I accept the minute.
Okay, I know Jack seconded. Who, or
Teresa.
Harvey? Okay,
Teresa.
roll call, Carol?
Teresa, you're here.
Here.
Okay.
No, it's a yes.
All right. Now,
Yes.
who's a yes on the minutes or?
Okay, can you do a roll call, Carol? Just say the names.
Okay. Paula,
Abstain.
Harvey,
Yes.
Jack,
Yeah.
Cindy. Oh, you don't vote.
Only voting members,
Right,
Carol.
Teresa. No, she's
Here.
not either.
Here.
Okay.
So minutes carried with 4 yes and 1 abstention. Okay, moving on, new business update, Cindy?
Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to month 10 of COVID. So Jack, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So a couple things, some stuff is under old business, but I'll just do the new business stuff. So Peggy Liss is going to do a presentation and she advertises in our newsletter as well. I'm not really exactly sure what she's going to do, but I offered it to her because she is an advertiser. And normally she would have come in and done like a presentation. And because of COVID, she hasn't been able to. So she'll probably do a short thing about her business. And then possibly do a goodie bag, just like the CBD store is doing on Wednesday, which I'll talk about under old business because we talked about it last month. And then Heather is trying to arrange like a donut day with Mrs. Murphy's Donuts, where they'll order what they want, they'll have 5 choices and they can order what donuts they want and they'll get a donut when they come in and pick up their lunch. It's just a way to support small business, and Mrs. Murphy's always supported the senior center when we were open. We got donuts from there every day. So they're closed right now because of COVID. They had some staffing issues with COVID. So when they open, we're hoping to do that in February. So basically we're still closed. We do have some small programs that will be starting in February. But our doors are still closed. We're still just trying to figure out how to reach people in a different way. You want me to move on to B, Paula?
Please, yes, update.
So update about programs, dining room, we're still doing grab and go. We still have probably 20 to 25 people coming in every day for grab and go. And our Meals on Wheels is probably at about 25 to 30 people every day, depending on the day. We have had some new drivers. Mike Bertoncelli retired. He had been driving for us for 15 years and just decided he wanted to retire. So we have hired and started a few new drivers, which actually has been nice because with our numbers increasing, it definitely is putting kind of a burden on people driving every day. So Harvey is still one of our drivers. He's like our veteran now, right, Harvey?
Yep.
Right.
So I think that's working out. We have like 3 new people. So it's nice for people to kind of divide up the days, which is working out.
Cindy,
yes.
can we do something for Mike, even just like a letter of thanks or something from you and the select board or something?
We did, I got him a gift card to Tucker's.
Oh, good, okay,
We did a thank you card to him. We gave that to him the week of Christmas break. So in between Christmas and New Year's was his last week. So we did do that, and it was from the board as well.
okay, good, thanks.
We did do that. And then when we open, we can have him come back in and we can do a little reception for him. But with COVID, that was kind of the best we
Right,
could do.
right,
Get
yeah.
him something. We got him a nice gift card for him and his wife to either get takeout or wait until they open to go there.
Yeah.
So we did. I meant thank you, Paula, for that reminder.
Yeah.
Because that was like 2 weeks ago. That was a lifetime ago.
Do we have names for the 3 new people?
Yes, it is Bob Stevens,
Okay.
Mary Kibbe,
Okay.
and who is that third? Harvey, help me out here.
Yeah, I forgot the names.
I have them right.
I already went up.
Phyllis Wheeler, she's from Westfield. And then we have 2 ladies who are volunteering their time. They do it together on Thursday, and that is Judy Aslin and Mary Ann Philo, Philo. They're kind of teaming up, so they kind of count as one, but they're volunteering, so they do one route. It's strictly volunteering. They didn't want the reimbursement for the mileage. So because of the numbers, we're still at 2 drivers per day to split the routes. So each driver, I think it's like 14, 15 meals a day. One route might have a few more, and one route might have a few less. But those are the names of
Okay.
those
Thank you.
folks.
Okay.
So Harvey's he's our lead
Lead.
driver. He's been promoted with no pay raise.
Right?
Anything else you want to say about that, Harvey?
No, not now.
It's been great. Harvey's very patient. It can take a lot sometimes to kind of train new people, but the new people they really want to do it and they really are enthusiastic. So that's great. Brown bag. So brown bag is tomorrow. Same thing. That's been happening since March. We do it out of the garage. They show up. We hand the bags out. And off they go. We've had high participation, which is really good. Actually, last month we had a lot of participation, and that's when I called in the morning. Instead of giving people advance notice, when I just called that morning, they seem to remember and show up. So I'm just going to wait and call tomorrow morning, and hopefully people will show up. Transportation is the same. So in terms of transportation, we still have FRTA. We're allowing 2 people per ride, but it's been very, very slow. There's a lot of flexibility right now. So we used to go to Springfield on certain days. We basically just kind of schedule people when they need to go at this point, because some days there's not even anyone on the van. It's just people are staying home. Doctor's offices are doing virtual visits, and people are, they have their family members who are doing their shopping for them. So that's what's been happening. Starting on Thursday, I'm going to be taking individuals out on the volunteer van. For example, Claire Katowitz is going to be my first rider. And that's just to get people out of the house. Claire has been home since March. She really hasn't gone anywhere. She went and got her hair cut, I think, once, and she's gone to a doctor's appointment. But people are very lonely. They're very isolated. So she's going to order Bernie's. I'm going to pick her up in the volunteer van, put her in the back, drive her to Chicopee, pick up her lunch, and bring her home.
Oh, wow. That's a nice deal.
Just to
Just an
so she
outing.
can get out and talk to
Oh, it is.
somebody and see the sights a little. I mean, she hasn't been off a college highway since March.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's terrible.
So I'm going to do that with a few people who just, George Harvey, I'm hoping to do it with, and anybody else you guys can think of. I'll just go pick them up and just drive them around for an hour or so just to get them out of the house. It's safe. We'll have masks on. I'll put them in the back of the van, disinfect everything. I gotta see people. I can't, I'm over it. I'm over it, but I know we need to be safe. And I feel like some people are just so isolated and so lonely that they need us as much as we need them. So I'm going to try it out with Claire, and she's very excited about it. I'm doing that on Thursday with her. And she's paying for her meal. So it's not like the senior center is going to flip the bill for that. But she hasn't been to a restaurant since March. And if any of you know Claire, she loves to eat. She loves to talk. So I just am trying to do something different. And the van is literally just sitting there at this point. And if it's going to make her feel better, then I'm going to do it. So
Yeah.
That's great.
if you have people that you know who are kind of lonely and isolated, I'm happy to just drive them around Southwick for 20 minutes. I mean, just to get them out, which is in a
yeah.
safe way. And I'll disinfect the van and make sure that's all set. And I'll wear my mask the whole time. So that's my plan for that. Finances are pretty good. I am putting in the newsletter this time for donations if people want to make more donations to bingo. We do have some, the club, the Friends of the Southwick Senior Center donated $100, so I just got gift cards for that. So we do have gift cards to last us probably another month or so. And that is going well. So the budget time is coming. I just got the packet. I'm sure it's due. I got to look at the due date. I'm sure it's due next week. Nothing much is really going to change with that. Our formula grant, I think I told you guys last time, is getting $12 instead of 10, which will help us with some programming. And really that's it with our finances. Classes. So starting in February, we are going to be doing live Zooming. Because we haven't done classes, there's money in the classes account. And I thought it would be okay to start having the teachers come into the senior center, just the instructors, and Zoom the class and live stream it on channel 15. So there would be no way for us to keep track of who is actually Zooming for payment. So because I think there's enough money in the account, we'll just pay the instructors and participants can do it for free. Although I am putting in the newsletter, donations are welcomed and appreciated. So if people want to make a donation, they certainly can. And that just means that we can do it longer if we get donations. And that could be $2. People can send in whatever they want. They can send in nothing. I'm not going to keep track of it. I mean, obviously I have to do turnovers and I'll know how much money is coming in, but I'm not going to know like 5 people paid for Qigong. Like I'm not going to keep track of it that way. I will see who's on the Zoom class just for our attendance purposes, but I wouldn't know if Carol turned on, Qigong at home because I have no way of tracking that.
Yeah.
So I have Qigong. We no longer have a Tai Chi teacher because she is getting a full-time job, so she's not going to be teaching Tai Chi anymore. Line dancing will be on Wednesdays. Thursdays will be chair yoga and Fridays will be yoga. And right now, Becca, for Zumba, she wants to keep it outside with those diehard gold ladies. Paula being one of them.
Yes,
They're-
I am. We did
they're
it this morning.
And that Becca said that seems to be working for her. So as long as they are happy and there's people showing up, then Becca wants to keep it that way. So
So it still is outside?
it's still
It is.
outside.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
still outside. We did it this morning, 10 o'clock at Wally Park.
Oh, I thought with the cold weather, they ended
Yeah, you-
outside.
You know, you layer up.
Yeah, oh no, I
Yeah.
would never come with that.
So
Yeah.
Thursday morning, Carol, Thursday at 10.
Thursday at 10. Okay.
Yeah, so they're going, they're parking at the end of the
Yeah.
driveway and walking up. Yeah, so they're doing it. And
Is it
and
under
I
the
offered
pavilion?
Becca a third class and she said she can't really fit that into her schedule because, you know, she does work full time and she's a mom. So, but the Zumba, as long as the Zumba ladies are happy, I'm fine. They're getting what they need. And Becca knows that she has the option to do classes from in here if she needs to do it that way. And people, they're happy with paying. So that's good.
Yep.
And I think I asked her to do another kind of refresher to put on our website. So it's like a new Zumba class for people who aren't going outside and they can click on that if they need to. And then when it gets warmer out, I'm going to put the tents back up. Joe Didi kind of, we've talked about it and I think he's anticipating the request to come in to put those tents back up until we can move inside permanently. The only other thing I didn't put on here that I'll put under classes is the tax program. So taxes are starting in the middle of February. Right now they start February 16th. It's a drop-off situation. People will have a day and they'll drop off their stuff in the morning. The tax people will be present in this building. They'll do the taxes as they go, make phone calls. And then when they're done, we'll call people to come back and get their taxes. So there's no face-to-face. It's kind of a drop-off situation. We've warned people that if AARP decides to cancel the program, they should have a backup plan. But right now, the Board of Health and the Select Board are fine with the situation that we have set up. And they're also fine with the teachers, the one instructor coming in and doing the classes. I got permission. I don't just do it on my own. I do get permission from the people I need to get permission from. Any questions about any of that before I move on to the next thing?
No.
Any comments? No.
So old business.
So old business on Wednesday, the CBD store is, I sent out a phone call to people to sign up for lunch. I think we have like 40 people signed up for lunch. And they have to watch a 4-minute video on channel 15 at 10 o'clock. Listen for the password. And then when they come in and pick up their lunch, they have to give us the password and we'll give them a goodie bag from the CBD store. So again, they're an advertiser of ours. They really wanted to come in and do a presentation, which normally we would let them, but they can't. So this is kind of a way they did this little 4-minute video, which I have playing 4 times back to back in case someone misses it. So it'll be on from like 10 to 10:20. And the password, the lady says the password and then they come at 11:30 to get their lunch. They say the password, they get a goodie bag and a coupon for the CBD store. And that's it.
Anybody else? Any old business? If not, do I have a motion to adjourn?
The only other thing I just want to say real quick, Paula, sorry. Donna Sharon is in the hospital. So I don't know what her situation is going to be. She's back in the hospital. And Patty Phillips is they're living with their son right now. So those are two board members that, I'm going to send a card to both of them once Donna kind of gets settled. But also Patty's got some health things going on. So they're living with their son in East Hampton right now. So their participation in the board is kind of on hold. I don't really want to move any further than that, but just to kind of put them on hold right now. If that's okay with everyone. Just,
Yep.
we'll get
fine
through
with-
COVID and evaluate at that point. If that's all right.
Fine.
Sounds good.
Okay, that's it, Paula.
Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Yes, I motion to adjourn.
Do I have a second?
I second it.
Any discussion? Okay,
No.
Carol, you want to do a roll call?
Okay, for Carol, yes. Paula,
Yes.
Donna,
Jack,
Jack, Donna,
Donna, yes.
okay, Teresa,
Yes.
and Cindy.
Harvey, don't forget Harvey.
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 Yes.
I miss
So-
anybody?
Motion to adjourn is unanimous, so the meeting ends